Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. We have some new Indigo Disk DLC leaks regarding Paradox Entei and also the Dipplin evolution. We also have a few other things to go over as well. There's a lot of stuff to break down and talk about today. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really does help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on the latest Indigo Disk leaks. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we're going to be taking a look at a new potential leak for Paradox Entei. So this started off by Soul Silverart just asking the community, saying which quadruped Paradox Entei would you choose? And then he goes on to say, a case can be made for all three of these, but I'd choose for it to be an Ankylosaurus. If I'm being honest though, it's most likely going to be a Stegosaurus or Triceratops, because regular Entei already has features that line up with those two better. So plates on its back and sharp parts on its face. So that wasn't the leak, that was literally just Soul Silverart asking the community, like, which kind of dinosaur would you prefer Paradox Entei to be based on? Because obviously Walking Wake and Raging Bolt are based on dinosaurs, so just from that information we're kind of expecting Paradox Entei to also be based on a dinosaur. We then have Riddler Khu here, who of course is a leaker in the community, kind of quote retweeting this and basically replying saying Billy. So Billy is actually in a reference to the blue Power Ranger, which has the kind of Triceratops form. I've not watched Power Rangers for a long time, but basically there was one series of Power Rangers where they had like dinosaurs and stuff, and so the reference here is the Billy, so the Triceratops. So Riddler Khu here is basically saying Triceratops. So I don't know if this is what Riddler Khu wanted it to be based on, or if it's actually what it's going to be based on, because Triceratops makes the most sense. That was the likeliest option out of like the dinosaurs that we're all kind of like thinking that it could potentially be based on. So yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not sure if this is him literally saying it's gonna be Triceratops, or if it's him saying I want it to be Triceratops. I think it's him saying that it is going to be Triceratops, because we do have people here, you know, replying like, I'm fine. You know, this is just fine, because obviously, like, didn't want it to be based on Triceratops. I mean, this artwork is sick as well. I'm not sure who this artwork is from, but, like, it actually looks really, really good. And I actually could see it, like, a volcano on its back and stuff would actually look really, really cool. So, yeah, I think potentially it is going to be Triceratops. The only other issue is that a few weeks ago, Riddler Khu actually stated that Paradox Entei, its design, like, didn't, like, it's not that it was bad, it just didn't change much. So Paradox Entei and Entei look quite similar. And so if that's the case, Triceratops probably looks, out of like these three here at least, or out of the dinosaurs that you can kind of think of, because obviously Walking Wake and Raging Bolt are already based on dinosaurs. Triceratops looks like the one that would not change as much for Entei, if that makes sense. So yeah, he obviously said Terrakion was going to change a load as well, in regards to the other paradoxes. So yeah, I think it is going to be Triceratops. Again, this isn't him saying it's definitely going to. That's how I'm kind of interpreting and stuff. But either way, let me know your thoughts on that. Do you think that it's going to be the Triceratops, or do you think it's going to be a completely different dinosaur? Also, what dinosaur would you like it to be kind of based off of? So that's the Paradox Entei stuff. Next up, we have more information about this kind of riddle series that Riddler Khu has been doing recently, which is why I think we're very close to news as well, just simply because he's posting a lot of riddles lately. So obviously it started off with this, which was a Pokedex thing for Dino being, you know, a three-headed evolution Pokemon with Hydreigon. He then posted the Doduo footprint, which obviously has two heads, and then obviously Dodrio has three. And then he posted this, which is obviously the kind of screws, which again, Magneton, three heads. And then he posted this, which looks to be about Probopass. And then he kind of posted a little bit more stuff. So this is the next one that he posted. So it was PPKD number 289 banner version. So anyone know what PPKD4 is? So basically, it looks like it's going to be based off of Wiglet. So we have Spectra here saying Paldea Pokedex banner version, referring to the image in the front of the book maybe. That would be Wugtrio, which is in keeping with the recent multi-headed theme. So yeah, we had Wugtrio here, which has three heads. We had, I don't know if this is even Probopass, I'm not really too sure. But this is obviously Magneton, this is Dodrio, this is Hydreigon. So all of these different Pokemon with three heads, and he's done it again here. So this is obviously going to be Wugtrio. So there's clearly a theme here of Pokemon with multiple body parts, or at least like multiple heads or something like that. So That's what he tweeted there, and then we have people say like this is the actual like banner thing that he's talking about here. So this is Wug Trio, which is 3 plus these 2, so this could actually be like 5. So it looks like he's counting up, because obviously this one is. So let's just say this is 1 for Dino, this is 2 for Doduo, this is 3 for Magneton, 4 for Probopass. I'm not sure if that is Probopass, but it clearly resembles 4. And then this is obviously Wug Trio, which is 5 because there's 3 heads here and then 2 here. So that's 5. And then he went on to do this as well, which is 6. I'm not sure what that means, but it's like he's clearly going up in numbers. Like this is number 6 now, and he's saying, wait, what? The counting continues. What the heck would it mean? You know now what will be posted tomorrow, but what way would be used to describe it? Any recommendations? So this was posted on the 8th, and then he's posted the last part of the puzzle earlier today. But yeah, this is obviously it is a counting thing, so I'm not really sure if it is in reference to Diplin's evolution or if it is just something about the Indigo Disk. It's definitely about the Indigo Disk, but like it's not about Gen 5 remix or anything like that. But I'm not sure if it's about Diplin or Diplin's evolution or something completely different. But yeah, I'm not sure why he's posted these 3 here, like these 6. Maybe it's something to do with the typing or something. Like these are obviously all normal types. These are what's fighting, fairy, whatever. So it could be something like that. Maybe it's a kind of some sort of, I guess, reference to his potential typing or something like that. But he's posted this here saying 6, and obviously it's the counting continues. So that's obviously what he's trying to get out, like across. That is a counting thing. And then as well as that, he posted this as the last part of the of this riddle. So this is a like a QR code here. And he put still with a question mark. And then he said, so that's all for this series. Which one is the most difficult to decode? The answer was posted way before this series began. See you next. And then he's going on to say, imagining time, how will they show it in game? Hint, 1 by 1. So kind of creepy. So I don't know if it is going to be about Diplin. It seems to be something different. And he's saying 1 by 1. So it's going to be some sort of like counting Pokemon or something like that. Now it could, like, well, first of all, this is about 7. This is the number 7. So basically it is a QR code for Island Scan in Gen 7. If you don't know what Island Scan is, basically you've got a QR code, you scan it, and like I think it allows you to find that Pokemon in the game or something like that. I don't know, it's way back when, but it's literally in regards to this. So it's about Barbaracle, and yeah, that's basically because it's Gen 7, and Barbaracle because it's 7 binacles or something like that. Like there's one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and then obviously one on its head. So that's a 7 body parts thing. So it's a counting thing. So it's 1 to 7. So if it is about a new Pokemon, it could have like 7 body parts maybe. And if it's about the maybe potential Dokutaru Peach Pokemon, maybe it like is revealed in stages or something like that. But the fact that he's saying, you know, it was revealed way before the series began, could also be that it's Dokutaru, because Dokutaru he was leaking about like ages ago, obviously when he said that the eyes of the final legendary Pokemon were the ones that were the same as like the terrestrialization crystal. So that is him kind of referencing it from ages ago. And the fact that he's saying it's going to show up in game 1 by 1. So yeah, this kind of like blows everything we thought of like out of the water. Like we generally have no idea what he really means by this. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this? It's something that's going to pop up 1 by 1 in the DLC. And it's something that he spoke about a long time ago. But that is this series done now of tweets. So we won't be getting like a daily post from Riddler Khu anymore. I mean, we might still get it. Like, you never know. It's October now. You know, it's Halloween. They might reveal a ghost type, and it could be something like that. It could be like a ghost with like 7 kind of heads or something like that. And then it could be like a mini game and you have to collect them. A little bit like the Wisps in Legends Arceus with Spiritomb. And maybe you have to go around like the Indigo Disk and collecting these different ghosts, and it like forms this Pokemon maybe. But let me know your thoughts on that. Moving on, we also have him changing his name here as well. So it is now called, like before it was about the movie, and now it says, a new low for Kieran, says Riddler Khu. So from my perspective, I think this means that a new low is that like he's going to do something like really bad. So maybe he's going to like join forces with Dokutaru, or maybe he's going to like kill someone or something. I don't know, because obviously we know zombies are going to be a part of the DLC because of the data mines. So the fact that it's a new low for Kieran means that Kieran is going to do something really bad in the DLC. That's just my personal opinion anyway. I don't know what else it could really mean. But yeah, he's basically going to hit a new low. So he's going to do something really bad. So yeah, I think Kieran's character arc is just going to get better and better throughout this DLC. And I think it's going to be something to do with Dokutaru, because it looks like he potentially could already be possessed or something like that by him. We already know that he's like kind of fueled with this anger of getting stronger and stronger and stronger. That was literally like his last words in the DLC of the Teal Mask. So it'll be very interesting to see what kind of new low this is for Kieran. And then also finishing things off, nothing to do with the DLC, but we have a little bit of an update in regards to a new mini-series of shorts that's dropping on YouTube. So HDvee tweeted this out, saying, HDvee update, the Pokemon Company is to put out a series of short movies called Camping Trip with Pokemon starting on October the 9th. And then went on to say, this is a follow-up to last year's Pokemon Sweets Paradise, in case it wasn't clear. Several episodes of around 5 to 7 minutes in length. And because obviously it's the 9th today, we did actually get the first episode. So HDvee update, the first episode of the web series Camping Trip with Pokemon has been released. So yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to cover for today's video. A lot of stuff to break down. Again, I'm not 100% sure if this is him saying it's definitely going to be Triceratops, or that's what we want it to be based on. I think it means that it is what it's going to be based on. So it could be that Entei is going to be Triceratops kind of look-alike or based on that. And then, yeah, what are your thoughts on this? Like, it's clearly some sort of counting thing. And then obviously he goes on to say it's going to show up by what, like 1 by 1. So I'm really interested to see. I don't think it's going to be Dipplin. Like we thought that it's going to have like 3 heads. Unless it's like Dipplin and it's got like 7 body parts. So it's got like 3 heads, you know, maybe like 2 feet and then like 2 tails or something like that, and maybe like the body parts just show up 1 by 1 or something like that. I don't really know. I don't think it's about Dipplin though. I think it's going to be something to do with like a ghost type or something like that, because it says it's kind of creepy. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. And also, this new low for Kieran. What do you think he's going to do in the DLC? That's going to be everything for today's video, though. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you enjoyed it, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500. Leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. Of course, we should be getting a Pokemon update patch this week as well that fixes all the trainer stuff. So maybe we get some more information on that from the data mines. Because obviously last time we got loads of stuff from it. So fingers crossed we get something again. But yeah, that's going to be everything from me. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, peace.